Let's try it again. Are we here? Good morning. Good morning. We have new lights. I don't know. Now it's doing a funny thing, but it's okay. It's okay. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Look at all the emojis. Happy. What does this one mean? Funny. Hugs, Angel. Oh, these are fun. Gotcha. These are fun. Bonjour. Who is here? Let us celebrate this gorgeous day. Dave and I are so happy. It is sunny and blue, and it changes everything. I gotta tell you, it changes everything. When you're living on water and you're basically, you're so close to the elements, right? You're in this beautiful open space. It really changes the way you feel when it's blue skies. It's just so much gratitude pouring through. And I am grateful for the times when it's stormy and like doing its thing. But wow, to wake up to blue skies and the wind is calm. Oh my God. Such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. So happy. We were sitting outside. There's this, I guess it would be kind of akin to our deck at home. We have a little vortex spot that we found on the boat that's really protected, and the sun comes right there, and we were sitting there this morning beginning to play with new visions, which is what we do, which is really, really a fun thing for us to do together. So who's here? Allison, bonjour. Elisa, Joe, Elaine. I saw Bettina, Zaika. All right, gorgeous. Stephanie, good morning. You made it. All right, beauties. How are we feeling with this gorgeous review that we've been moving through? I've been loving this so much. And I also do appreciate the reflection on the deeper conversations that we're able to have here inside of Chic 365. So addressing what we have over the past couple of days, just really what it looks like to walk in the world this way. Because for me, it's not just about moving through the course kind of robotically, right? I don't want to move through anything robotically, but I was also very clear in the beginning, like why, and asking these questions of myself, why do this? Because everyone can pick up the course and move through it day by day. You know, you don't need me to do that. Right? It's all here. It's all here. Just pick it up and do it. Go through it. But there was much more unfolding and much more available that I was called to experience with all of you through the context of it's not just that. There's a deeper conversation happening. There's an opportunity to move through this sacred conversation in a real different realms as we walk through A Course in Miracles. So I want to thank you for the devotion to the conversation, for showing up here, for being willing to move it not only from the course perspective, but into our lives. How do we walk this way in the physical world? And how can we allow the support of the Femme types, beauty as a foundational component, and these expansive opportunities to play in desire energy? So if you're here for the first time, welcome to Elegant Femme, Chic 365, Course in Miracles, as we move through this together. If you're back, welcome back. Welcome back. And hi. Hi, hi, hi. How are we feeling? What are we celebrating today? If you're brand new to the conversation, please say hello. Let us know you're here. Let us know where you're from and what it is that's speaking to you. What called you to have this conversation? As a reminder, you are welcome to join us any day live, no matter where you are inside of the course. I would ask you to honor what the course intends, which is only to do one practice period a day. So if you're here with us live and we're on lesson 144 and you're on lesson 33, you can be here in the live energy of 144 and then just honor the lesson that you're in. That's what feels most congruent to me. And I will say this many, many times over our year-ish, 2-ish years together, however long it's going to be. Honor your own inner knowing. That's why we're here. All right. with that, Father, Mother, God, Lord of all creation, thank you. Thank you for it all. Thank you for all the love that's in our lives. Thank you for the opportunity to see each other through the eyes of God. Thank you for the opportunity to see everything that's occurring or has occurred through the lens of beauty, knowing that everything's being orchestrated for us perfectly. We ask today for a deeper surrender into the truth, an opportunity to play as we walk through the world in grace, an opportunity to let go and lay down for the last time any illusion, any doubt, any fear, any misunderstanding. We ask that today, why not lay it down completely and come into a state of resonance, of remembrance, and of overflowing joy, trusting life in a way we never have before. This or something even better for the highest good of all concerned. Amen. Amen. I'm so happy we're doing this. It's been fun. I've been getting some messages from clients who have past clients who graduated from the Creme Mastermind years ago, decades ago, who are sharing with me that they've been plugging into ACIM and they're utilizing it as a part of their morning practice. So I know even if you're not here with us live, there are many of you that are tapping in, and I just want to acknowledge you, let you know that I see you, and I'm so happy that you're a part of the conversation. All right, so where are we? Oh, how fun was yesterday? So yesterday was a review, lesson 143. Again, the overall context is my mind holds only what I think with God. And Olivia's outside. In quiet, I receive God's word today, and all that I give is given to myself. We really melted into that yesterday. All that I give is given to myself. To walk through the world that way. So today, again, lesson 144, my mind holds only what I think with God. The opportunity to be with that for 5 minutes, to melt into that, to rest into that. Pay attention to how you're relating to the course. And as a deeper opportunity to see that it's not just how you're relating to the course, but how you're relating to everything as you move through life. So first, starting with, can I relate to the course from a place of rest, from a place of relaxation, that the lessons aren't something to check off during the day. It's not going into faux New Yorker, what we would call faux New Yorker inside of Elegant Femme, of how do I be productive? How do I get as much stuff done as possible today? Okay, where's my to-do list? Check, check, check. Slow down, come into a space of rest. We know here, right? We know in our intellect, feel this for a minute. See if you know this. See if you can remember this inside of yourself and really feel it. When we look at increasing our capacity to receive, which is the Indie Femme type inside of Elegant Femme, feel into the receiving energy. Just feel receiving energy in your formula right now. Just that might surprise you, because you might get a little anxious when you actually connect with receiving energy. You might feel a little like, I don't know, what if I receive, like, what are you going to want from me? What's the sacrifice I have to make? See how you relate to receiving energy in general. This is something we work through in the 9 layers of the Indie. Because as women, we're here to, I believe all of us are here to continually increase our capacity to receive. I will say from my experience as a woman and the clients that I've led through this inside of Elegant Femme, there can be an initial like, wait a minute, what do you want from me? What loss do I have to, like, what is the cost that I need to pay here? What is the sacrifice? Am I worthy enough to receive? Guilt comes up, all of these kind of things. So just seeing first, how am I relating to receiving energy in general? And then deepening, how am I relating to myself as an opportunity to increase my capacity to receive and to sit with that. What is my sensual relationship with receiving? Can I rest in receiving? Can I remember that the way with which I receive is to slow down? I've utilized this analogy before. If you've ever run track, or even if you've never run track, but if you did like a 7th or 8th grade field day and you passed the baton, you need to slow down to receive the baton. You're actually stopped. You start moving a tiny bit for momentum, but you are not, you have to slow down to receive. It's the same thing in life. We're taught as a default that the more we desire, we have to do something about it. We have to move, right? The false illusion inside of the quicker I move, the more I get. Right? We approach the day this way many times, thinking in the faux New Yorker, I got to get everything done. I want things in life. I got to move. I got to get things done. When you're moving that way, you are not receiving. You know it here, but do you know it here? Here meaning here, embodiment. Slow down. Receive. That's what happens when you're in the practice period. It's not checking something off the list. It's increasing your capacity to receive the truth. Can you be with that as a priority first thing in the morning and when you go to sleep? This is what's happening, and this is why we wrap the Femme Flow list. I keep seeding this for you. It's gonna happen soon. I have new developments to share about the Femme Flow list that I'm super excited about. We're refining right now because it's going to take things to the next level. This is why we incorporate the Femme Flow list into our day as elegant femmes. This beautiful incorporation of like, okay, I want to live this way. Not just in the morning and in the night, but I want to live this way. Can I move through my day? Can I allow aligned actions from a space of rest and relaxation? Whoa. What does that look like? So bringing the course into your life. Slowing down, resting, and then the incorporation of the Femme types to take things to the next level. So, lesson 144. There is no love but God's. How do you receive that? There is no love but God's. How do you feel about that? Does the ego come up a little bit and say, what do you mean there's no love but God's? My husband loves me. I love people. Doesn't my love count? How does your ego respond? Does it feel the deeper truth? See how you respond. The second practice reminder, the world I see holds nothing I want. Wait a minute. Yes, it does. I want that thing, and I want that thing, and I want that thing, and I want that thing. So if we incorporate this into the conversation with Elegant Femme, it's prioritizing what it is we really want. What do we really want? What do you really want? Really, 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 really. You want to remember. You want to remember who you are. You want to remember that you are love. You want to remember that you were born of love. You want to remember that no matter what happens in the external world, your power exists in the mind of God. That will never change. That you are as God created you. That's what you want. That's what we all want. Does that mean, so let's take it into a little bit of the context of Elegant Femme, does that mean that we just then say, okay, well, the world wants, holds nothing I want, so I'm just going to go sit in a cave until it's my time to go, because the world holds nothing I want, or why even be here anyway? Silly. The world holds nothing I want. What the hell am I doing here? So we get to offer a deeper context inside of ourselves of what is the deeper opportunity here? If I'll take you through my conversation inside, and again, always honor your inner knowing, right? When I integrate this for myself and I look at this, okay, there is no love but God's, and this is mine. Okay, so please take everything through your own lens. I'll say that millions of times. There is no love but God's. Well, I must be God's love. Every love that exists comes from that source, from that well. That's really beautiful. As I'm loving my husband, I'm loving him through the love of God. As I'm loving myself. Do you know, I think I even said this in my Femme list last night. I can't read it. I often will say, my intention is to love myself as God loves me. Often I say that intention. And when I consider the world holds nothing I want, really, how do I feel about that? And how do I incorporate that into my own life with my femme types and with my desires? I feel that our desires are the impetus to our spiritual evolution. So the continued prioritization of, if I know what I really want is to remember who I am, to come into alignment and unity with God, with truth, with life, with light, and walk through the world that way. If I know that, and I'm prioritizing that, underneath that, or with that simultaneously, really, the listening of like, oh, I'm being led over there and led over there. And oh, I desire that trip to Paris. I want to stay in the Ritz. Want. I desire. Can I trust those desires? Knowing that with that, underneath that, as I'm called to experience that, I'm remembering. For me, it doesn't feel like a this or a that. It's a continued opportunity and exploration of, okay, the world holds nothing I want. And my opportunity is to delve deeper into intention of what's available to me, knowing what I really want. How do we walk through the world knowing what we really want? It's to remember who we are. And can we trust where we're called as we're remembering the desires of our hearts? Can we trust the way with which we are uniquely here to experience, express, and remember that? I know for me, beauty is the way. I love France. I love beauty. I love the experience of beautiful things in my life. They help me remember. When I invest in something gorgeous, a new blazer, a handbag, and I'm connecting with the level of beauty, it's not because I'm prioritizing that as a material thing over. It's that I'm utilizing that as a reflection, remember, and experience and expression. And again, constant prioritization, because it is very easy in this world, very easy to unconsciously like, whoop, I need the thing. I need the thing in order to feel valuable. No, I know my value. I know my self-worth. I know who I am, and I'm in a constant state of remembering. And ooh, that feels fun, and that feels joyful, and ooh. So I want to close with something today. Let me know how you're resonating with this. I want to close with something today, since our practice periods are allowing for a little extra time, that I was reading again last night that I feel is really, really a beautiful reminder. And I'm going to encourage you, if it feels congruent to you at this particular time, to consider this. So towards the end of A Course in Miracles, if you got the combined volume, is the manual for teachers. Okay, so I encourage you, if it feels good, to read through some of this. I wanted to share some of this in closing to celebrate all of you and all of us together. All right. Oh gosh, and now I want to read all of it to you. So hold on, let me ask for Spirit's assistance and see which part is most congruent for today. Oh my gosh, I want to read all of it. Okay, hold on. Let me just. All right. So the last couple of days, or as we've been moving through, I've shared with you how meaningful it is for me to be here with you every day, and that it is such a gift, and that I really do this for me. I prioritize what I want to learn, why I'm here, and in that state of overflow, if it touches anyone else, that's like such icing, because I do believe that gifting and receiving are one. And yet it has to come from that place of overflow and the prioritization, or else it's so easy for us as women to slip into, right, resentment. Oh, I have to do this, right? The old energy of burden of like, oh, I have to be of service, right? And then that energy is like, we contract on that energy, we close our sense of receiving, we go into resentment, overwhelm, and exhaustion. So the prioritization of, I'm here for me, my devotion is to my soul, my learning, my growth, my remembering, and coming from that space of overflow. So with that, I wanted to share I want to share this part. So this is so good. It's so good. So if you're called, if you're like inspired by what I'm saying, I'm going to invite you to go read it. I'm going to refer to it more than once because it talks about the role of teaching and learning, and how simultaneously we're all teachers and students, and how we've all heard this saying that the teacher appears when the student is ready, but there's like this simultaneous like learning, gifting, receiving, teaching, learning, student, teacher that happens, right? There's no pedestal, there's no superiority and inferiority. It's this beautiful union, this opportunity to have a sacred, holy relationship. So I was reading this last night and I was reflecting on all of us together, and I was really touched to consider this. Certain pupils have been assigned to each of God's teachers, and they will begin to look for them as soon as they have answered the call. They were chosen for them because the form of the universal curriculum that they will teach is best for them in view of their level of understanding. The pupils have been waiting for them to come. Again, it's only a matter of time. Once they have chosen, you have chosen, we have all chosen to fulfill our role, our students, whoever they may be, students, teacher, okay, it's not hierarchy, are ready to fulfill theirs. Time waits on the choice, but not on who they will serve. When they are ready to learn, the opportunities to teach will be provided for them. What I love inside of this, they were chosen for them because of the form of universal curriculum that they will teach. So I want to really just touch on this before we close, and then I do want to deepen this part of it together. Whatever it is that calls you forward in life, whether it be beauty, whether it be fashion, whether it be nature, whether it be whatever it is that turns you on and inspires you, to know that it's all spiritual. One thing that stopped me so often, or that brought up a feeling of fear inside of me, was, oh my gosh, I love beauty and fashion so much. What if I'm not spiritual? Like, how can I possibly like that? What if that's not spiritual enough? What if it's not good enough? And this is what I want to say. Whatever curriculum that you are called towards, there are people who will be moved through you, with you, by God, through God, with God, by God, because that's where they're going to learn as well. That's what they're going to receive. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hoping that this is going far beyond the words that I'm saying, because it's so tender inside. You being authentically you not contracting on your desires, you allowing that overflowing joy of resonance as you're moving through the world. That's how you naturally teach, because there are people that will learn only through that way. I shouldn't say only. That's not totally accurate. There will be people that will be drawn to that level of conversation because of the curriculum that you're moving through. Do you feel that? So any part inside of you that has maybe felt in the past conflicted of like, oh, I can't go that direction because what if it's not good enough? What if it's not spiritual enough? What if I have to, that desire isn't good enough? That desire isn't spiritual enough. Can you trust from that deep, heartfelt place of what you're drawn to is meaningful, it's purposeful, and that it's part of the curriculum, and that there will be certain people drawn to ignite their light with you, through you, as you, with you, through you, as God, when you follow that? I think it's so freaking beautiful. So beautiful. And let me see if there's anything else I want to end on here as it starts. Oh gosh, it's so good. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so good. All right. Let's end with this. Who are God's teachers? A teacher of God is anyone who chooses to be one. Their qualifications consist solely in this. Somehow, somewhere, they've made a deliberate choice in which they did not see their interests as apart from someone else's. Once they've done that, the road is established and the direction is sure. A light has entered the darkness. It may be a single light, but that is enough. They have entered an agreement with God, even if they do not believe in God yet. They have become a bringer of salvation. They have become a teacher of God, a teacher of light. Every single one of you are a teacher. And as you move through the world, you're always constantly, consistently teaching and learning. Because to teach is to demonstrate. So however you're responding to anything as you walk through the world, you're actually teaching what you believe you are. So with that was a lot. A beautiful lot, I think. So with that, we will close today. Let me see the comments and how this is resonating. Beautiful reminder. My expansion calls the teacher forward. Yeah. I love that. To me, the lessons are like a real moment to receive and to let go. I so enjoy for myself. And honestly, it read the course, but through the lens of Chic 365, I can really receive what's there. I love that. Oh, you are radiant. Thank you. You. That's you. That's you. That's me. That's you. That's us. Oh, thank you, Elisa. I do get really excited. I really do. Do you know how freeing when we recognize, like, oh my gosh, like I'm me. I get to be me. And that's everything. It's not just enough. It's literally everything. It's everything. And I think for me, it feels so emotional, so tender right now because we are, just a couple of weeks from the event in Paris, and it feels like a complete next level of liberation and freedom to deeply accept ourselves and to, in that remembering, to walk through the world with our holiness, with our love, with our it's fun to play in the world this way. It really is. When we remember and we know that we don't have to be anyone other than who we are, that there's no comparison, that there's no competition, that every single one of us has this unique purpose, opportunity, gift to walk in the world, and that as we own that and claim that, we gift the opportunity for others to remember and ignite their light. Like, I don't know, what's better than that? So yes, I'm very excited. I'm very excited in the remembering. All right. I am, what did I see? Hold on. Glasses are coming back on. I am that I am. I love that. Ubuntu. I don't know Ubuntu. Ubuntu? I don't know that. Tell me what that is. Teach me. I'm here to learn. I love you all. Thank you for a beautiful morning, evening, wherever you are in the world thus far. Tomorrow is Frenchy Friday. We love our Frenchy Fridays. Tomorrow is Frenchy Friday. So with that, I celebrate all of you. Thank you for being in the world in this way. I'm so grateful for you. And I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy this day. Enjoy your practice periods. Rest and receive and celebrate the light that you are. Thank you so much. So much. I am because we are. Oh, I love that. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. May we go in peace and love and light and remembrance. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.